What's good? It's your boy K Fuego. So this video is gonna be about. I've been feeling about making this video. It's gonna be about body game just makes everybody around you want to lock in. For the most part, when I go to work, when I go out in public, when I go to the stores, gas station, whatever, I'm starting to notice the difference now that I'm more in shape and my muscle is starting to pop out more because I'm getting leaner and leaner, and I'm taking care of my calorie intake. But for the most part, people around you slowly but surely they'll start like questioning themselves when they see you, and they'll start like wondering how was he able to achieve or accomplish the things that he does while being so busy or being where we are. For example, at my job, bro, a lot of people they're out of shape, they're fat, bro, and my job requires physical activity, lifting up 50, 60 pounds at a time, delivering packages, heavy packages, you know. And for the most part, those people have been working there longer than me. And I started like 8, 9 months ago. And fast forward today, they're still fat, they're still out of shape. There's a few of them, though. You could tell like a few of them, they probably been started eating less, started watching the calories and whatnot, stopped eating all the sweets and the snacks and stuff. I've seen a couple of them. They slimmed down, but for the majority of people, I could count on my hands how many people there is actually lean, including me. There's about 6 or 7 people that's lean compared to the rest of the 30, 40 people that works there. So when they see you, bro, they're gonna start asking you questions. They're gonna even be staring at you, giving you crazy eye contact. And if they're jealous, if they hating on you, bro, cool. Just stay away from them. To not harbor yourself around their energy or try to start conversations with them. Just keep it workplace. Go to work, do your job, go home. Same with public stores. Now, if somebody's asking you a question like, "Oh, how'd you get in shape?" or "What do you eat?" or any type of questions while you're out and about, you could give them information. You could talk to them. But me personally, I like to protect my energy because a lot of people they're just fishing for information, but they're not actually using that information for a good cause. They're just hearing it, they like how it sounds, and then they go back to their regular activities. But for the most part, like, dude, I had my manager the other day. He was saying like, usually like he's more so like stern. He got to do the manager role. He got to act like he's strict on us or whatnot. We have meetings every morning. Cool. Recently, I've been noticing like he's been more like smiling, more approachable towards me. Like usually, I just say what's up. I grab my pouch, my keys, and I keep it pushing. I go get my packages, and I'm out for the road. Now I see in the mornings he's always dapping me up. Yo, what's up, man? How you doing? Like this morning he was like, "How you doing, man? God bless, man." I'm like, when did this dude ever talk like this? This dude never talks like this. But I'm seeing this because I'm getting leaner and leaner and leaner and leaner, and they see that I'm not just coming to work like complaining, trying to blame the job for why I'm out of shape, or trying to get off early, or trying to make other people help me with rescues and whatnot. Nah, I just get my job done, bro. I already have the strict plan in my head, 20 stops per hour. Within my 10-hour shift, I'll be able to complete that 160 to 180 stops. On average, that's what I get, around 150 to 170 stops. So I know by the time I'm done with my stops, I might have 30 minutes to spare, and they might hit me up like, "Yo, can you go rescue?" Now, majority of the times, if you're near someone, you're gonna have to rescue them because they're slacking off, probably lazy, eating a whole bunch of food, watching on their phone, doom scrolling instead of delivering packages. So you'll have to go help people out and whatnot. But for the most part, I've seen they've always calling me for rescues. They're always calling the leanest people for rescues. You know, and regardless or not, if you want to do it or not, you could go do it, or you could just let them know like, "I don't want to do it right now. I just want to go home, clock out." But it's all about consistency and locking in. So for the most part, I'll be like, "Okay, cool. I'll do the rescues, more minutes, more hours on my clock, on my timesheet. Cool." So people will start to notice like you get things done quicker, you're more like focused, you have less time for bullshit, and overall they don't have to hear from you, and they don't have to know that you're slacking off or just doing anything negative. And that goes for workplace, that goes for friends, family, that goes for when you go out to the stores and whatnot. People can tell based on what you're doing and how you're operating yourself that you come with a consistency, discipline, and you're just driven. And a lot of men aren't driven. So nobody's gonna respect you if you're just every day eating the same donuts, same foods, getting fatter and fatter. The women, they might love you to be around because you're a funny guy. You might make them laugh a lot. You might buy them food and breakfast in the morning or whatnot. You might make them feel good when they're feeling down at work and whatnot. But deep down inside, they're looking at the leanest dude and they're wondering, like, yo, this guy doesn't talk to anybody at work. This guy just stays to himself. We've seen him smile like a couple of times, but for the most part, he's just straightforward, focused on work, 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 work. He doesn't ask nobody for help. Even when we go to help him, it looks like he already has it taken care of. That's what happens when you get lean. Like, a lot of people are going to notice that, like, you don't need nobody else to help you. And it's not like you're turning down help, but for the most part, you weren't looking for it in the beginning. So don't, I'm not expecting to, I'm not expecting help to come my way. Regardless, I'm going to get my shift done. I'm going to get my shit done. And I'm going to keep it pushing, bro. I'm going to continue on with my day. But a lot of dudes, like, they get so lazy and unmotivated, and they see other people that are in better shape than them, and that forces them to lock in. That forces them to look at their insecurities. That forces them to at least start thinking like, yo, I gotta stop eating as much food that I eat. Or it starts making them realize like, yo, I'm at this age and I'm still doing the goofy shit that I was doing 10, 20 years ago. So, a lot of people, bro, they just they just won't ever get to that point in life where, they'll be able to get lean, have better energy, you know, have a better, clear mind, not be able to dwell on all of the surface level things and whatnot. And that's what majority of society is going through right now. But when you do come across a lean person, it kind of forces you to lock in, and it just reassures you like you're doing something wrong in terms of habits that you need to switch up, fix, rearrange, do it in moderation, or just completely cut it off so you could get back to focus on the best version of yourself. So that was just the video for today. Everybody should just lock in, because when you see another person that's locked in, it forces you and it makes you think in the back of your head like, yo, what am I doing wrong? I gotta actually start locking in and doing shit the right way instead of just going in a spiral, going in a circle, continuing to do the same bullshit year in, year out. It's like nothing new in your life ever happens. So just lock in, man. It's your boy K Fuego.